What's up, everyone? Welcome to another DNA's Classic Lounge. Let's turn that down for a second, because tonight is going to be a fun night of nostalgia, but also a difficult night of nostalgia, because this particular game, if you recall, is not easy. However, it's one of those games that has an amazing soundtrack. So it should be frustrating. Sounds close to some other words that are kind of so this is going to be interesting to watch for sure. Definitely one that I've been wanting to play for a while, and I'm glad you all voted for this one because, again, such an awesome game. So sing along if you know the words, because we're going to jump into gameplay here and have some fun with this. Alright. Chat in if you want to share some memories. You voted for Chip and so here's the thing. If you haven't watched a Classics Lounge episode before, and Sarah, I know you have, I tend to play both games. So if you stick around long enough in this episode, depending on how far we get in this one at our time, I might switch over games. So you'll probably get to see them both. So, alright. Let's do it on easy, because we're here to enjoy the game, not really to challenge it, ourselves. So, the unique thing about this game, if you didn't know, was that you got to choose the map that you want to start on. So, I could pick any one of these, and eventually I could beat them all. It wasn't like other games where you start 1-1 and work your way through it. You actually got to choose. So we'll just work our way down the list and give you a little taste of each of the worlds. Alright, gotta remember the controls now. It's been a minute. You gotta hit down while doing it. So this is gonna be a little bit of a learning curve for a little bit of time here, so we get familiar with what we're doing. So, thank you for joining me, for those who have joined. Really appreciate you checking out yet another episode with me in it this week. It's been a pretty interesting week with our stream software. Rob's had some unfortunate luck with his computer, so I've been able to pick up some shifts, if you will. And of course, our first secret of the game. There's quite a few. I don't remember them all, so help me if I miss some. Get your pogo on. Yes, definitely. Again, the controls are strange. You gotta hit down. Rough starting things. Like I said, it's not an easy game, mostly due to the somewhat difficult controls. And if you played this, you understand. On paper, this looks easy. Like, why is he terrible? And watching the game looks easy, but I promise you this is not an easy game. And again, someone that's played this, back me up. However, it is fun. So we're not going to go that way. So how you doing today, Rob and Sarah? You guys having an alright day? Ooh, even in video games, I don't like bees. Disturbing creatures, those are. So I did play this game as a kid quite a bit. I can't tell you if I beat it, to be honest, because I don't remember beating it. I may have, but if I did, it wasn't very often. Because again, this game is not easy. takes a lot of focus, so I apologize for the silence during these sections. Did anyone ever watch the cartoon? Please tell me you did. You didn't play this one as a kid? Again, this was obviously the cartoon's amazing. It's a fantastic game. It was available on the Game Boy as well. I played both versions when I was a kid. For some reason I had both versions. They're very similar. So we're going to do our best here. And I'm going to give a little bit of taste of each of the levels. So that's my goal here tonight. I am doing awful. Alright. Watch the cartoon. Still watch the cartoon. What do you watch it on, if you don't mind me asking? Where do you find it? I have not seen this cartoon in years, and I would love for my kid to watch it. I'm gonna die again. I'm not gonna fare well. It's those bees, man. Let's see if we can do better this time. Again! Awful. Alright, and that was uneasy. Let's see if we can do better in Transylvania. He just pieces out immediately. So the good thing here is I can jump around and at least show you some of the levels and what things were like in this game if I suck at it and don't beat it. Oh, wasted that. So these mirrors, I think I go back through them at some point and come back here. Dude, he's been kidnapped. Save him, please. No, I haven't watched the new DuckTales. There's a new DuckTales. I feel very embarrassed that I don't know about this. Thanks, Uncle Scrooge. Guess what? This house has an illusion wall. I'm not even going to attempt to do voices here, so sorry. My favorite world in this game was the moon level. Mostly because of the soundtrack. It was another level that was very difficult. Okay. There we go. Free life. That's what I needed. Illusion wall. I don't recall what mirror to go in either. One of them brings me back to the beginning. Oh, ghosts. How's the sound? Does the game audio need to be turned up a little bit? It's amazing. Rob says to let you know that it's on his Plex and you need to watch it. I need to get invited to your Plex then, bro. I don't think I'm invited to it. And how's the sound quality? Do I need to turn the volume up? I gotta time that better. It's our first boss. Oh, so close, so close. Let's try again here. I know we can do it. Game audio could go down a little bit. Okay. And adjust it a little bit for you. I just want to make sure everyone can hear this amazing soundtrack because it's really good. But I don't also want to blow up your ears with it because I don't want to be deafening. I gotta time these better. There we go. Jump behind her and not do that. I'm doing awful. Yikes. Hey, you didn't appear there last time, you little ghost. Alright, third time's the charm. Maybe. Can't jump on her when I've been hit. That's some garbage. Alright. It's better. Alright. Not so good. Can't. I didn't even try because I knew I wasn't going to be able to. Got it! There, we beat a level! Not much, but I was having a bit of trouble hearing you over the game. That's weird. Thanks for letting me know, though. This game is probably louder. I did it, though. I beat that one. So one land is clear. So now I can see it's not selectable. So we will continue on and go into the African mines here. So what are your thoughts? Is this a game that you would have loved to have played as a kid? Is this something that you definitely want to try to find and pick up now to play if you've never played it? You need a key to get in. It's in Transylvania. So here's another thing about the game. It jumps around when you didn't find certain items. So sometimes you have to go back and levels are sometimes slightly tweaked. So there's the key. So there is a bit of jumping around in this stuff. So now I can go back to the mines. Pretty neat game design. Ugh, pretty horrible game-er. So now, as you can see, I can go through the key there. Trying to avoid him. Did not work. So I contemplated opening this episode this week with me singing the theme song, but I really didn't want that forever on YouTube. So I didn't do that. And I'm kind of glad I didn't do that because, again, forever on YouTube, right? Maybe if I had more drinks. But not today. Alright, thanks for the food. Alright, what's going on in other lands? So if you're watching, feel free to chat in. Don't be shy out there. Don't bite. This game takes a lot of focus, though. So this is a Capcom game. If you're familiar with the Mega Man games, this is probably where they get the unique and intricate level design. I don't know if I can make that jump. Yes, I can. Oh, you bastard. See, the controls, that's where indeed frustrating. Flip my cam? What's wrong with my cam? Main cam. That's not it. There we go. That better? I had it switched for the other game because I'm on the left side of the screen for Evil Within, and I didn't switch it back. Which, if you haven't watched that series yet, I definitely recommend watching that. I've done 4 episodes of the Evil Within, and that's been a really fun game. So they made a remastered version of this game as well, which is something I recommend. Let's see if I can do this again. I only have one life left. Alright, get a bad guy here. We tried. Alright, so we'll check out the Himalayas now. So we can't do the pogo hop in this because we get stuck in the snow. So that's what makes this level a little bit more challenging. We can if we land on the enemy, obviously. But not if we land in the snow. I jumped too high. It's a long ways down. So again, I'm not claiming, nor will I claim that I'm any good at this game. Haven't been, won't ever be. But I just enjoy the game for nostalgia's sake and for soundtrack. Bubba's trapped in the ice. Please help him. Thought we were finally done with winter? Yeah. There's always that winter level in a game, right? Even Uncharted has the winter stuff. Oh, God. Alright. Man, those guys are a pain. There we go, got him that time. Didn't get him that time. There's no avoiding him. Get some frame rate issues when there's too many enemies on the screen. It's a Capcom thing though, Mega Man had that same problem. Wasn't until the later ones. Ugh. The ice, man. The ice. I get really mad at immersed. They make me feel cold. Skyrim and World of Warcraft are really bad. Skyrim, yeah, for sure. How in that environment? Like, I love the landscape of Skyrim. Even playing it again on the Switch, like it's still an amazing experience, very immersive experience. But yeah, you definitely feel the atmosphere of those games. And I completely understand what you mean by the cold. Oh, hockey players down here. It's not okay. Oh, try to dodge it. Isn't Tomb Raider part of the first Tomb Raider in the snow as well? Not the first, but the, I guess, not rematch. What am I looking for? The latest reiteration of Tomb Raider. Not the sequel, but the first one 4 years back. Oh, almost didn't make that. It reminds me of a candy bar. Boss! Oh. So there we go. We beat 2 bosses tonight. I don't understand how she didn't get hypothermia. Yeah, I don't know how she survived that. And the thing is about that game was somewhat realistic as far as a lot of things, but yeah, she should have been sick. Drake 2, Uncharted 2, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess gaming, right? That's the simple answer. So we've seen the first 4 levels. Let's check out the moon now. Love this one. Let's listen to the music for a second. So good. So good. Am I crazy? Or is it just so good? Yeah, come here. There we go. So there was a jump here that I always messed up on as a kid. This right here. I always missed it and fell in the pit. I didn't even jump. So dumb. Alright, let's try that again. This will be my last attempt here. Because we have to start over each time. What are you doing out of bed, bud? Again, did we not learn our lesson last night? Do you want your iPad taken away? Then go back to bed. Jump button's not working. Do you want to come say hi to the camera? Then you need to go to bed. Because it's bedtime. Because you have school in the morning. Because. You want to come sit next to me? Camera's right here in front of me. You want to see the camera? Duck would need oxygen to survive on the moon, yes. Come here. You see on the camera? Come here. Come here. Say hi to everyone. Look here and wave. Wave. Yeah. So, are we going to tell everyone that I'm in trouble? You're in trouble, and I'm going to get my iPad taken away? Yeah. Do you need to go back to bed then? I would probably do that right now. Yeah, go lay in bed. Okay, good boy. Yeah. Yep. Because if you don't, I'm watching you. And I'll know. I'm watching you. If you don't get back in bed, I'll know. Yeah, I will know. Two nights in a row, yeah. This is what happens when mommy goes away. He thinks he can get away with things. I did take his iPad away from him last night. He cried for a little while and then fell asleep. Probably is what I'm going to have to do here again tonight. He's going to be pretty upset. Go to bed. Go to bed. Because I said so. Alright, I'm going to take it away from you then. Then go right now. Alright, so I don't go that way yet. Yeah, lack of oxygen here for Alright, I'm taking it away, bud. I'm taking your iPad away. Then go to bed. There we go. Hidden treasure. We got that one from the moon now as well. Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble if you don't go back to bed. Yep, right now. So we nailed that gap. That gap is pretty challenging. I nailed that first try, so we got lucky there. So there's a key inside the UFO. We can't go on without it. I didn't get that. Dang it. Go to bed. Because I said so. So where is the hidden thing? Hey, he listened. He actually got back in bed for a moment here. What a kid, I tell you. What are you doing? What are you doing? So we gotta find where the key is. It's a tough question. Where is it? I don't know where it's at. Maybe it's on the left. Oh, I was wondering when I'd get hurt by that. Oh, way back here too. That's frustrating. That's another thing about classic games that made them so much more difficult than modern games, is where they start you back at, right? I almost didn't make that jump. Oh, that was dumb. Ah. So let's do this. I mentioned it. I want to show you guys the Game Boy version. I have a chance to show you some of the differences. Go to bed. Alright, let's do this. As you can see, a lot of similar things. Visually, incredibly different. Soundtrack isn't as good. It's still there, but it's, you know, not the same. And that jump is still incredibly difficult. The level design is somewhat similar. There's some variance here though, obviously. Game mechanics are still the same because ultimately the Game Boy used the same control layout. Key inside the UFO. So you can exit the level. Let's go back to the first one that we started with this screen, so you can see a lot of things are similar, right? The depth of the level, though, is the biggest difference, but everything else is pretty much the same. So I'm going to roll an ad real quick, and then I'm going to come back, and I want to play a little bit of Chip and Dale for everyone, as I know you've been wanting to see that. So hang on here, check out the ad, and I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll play some Chip and Dale. Alright, welcome back everyone. Hopefully you're sticking with me here. We're going to now play some Chippendale Rescue Rangers. So this is the game that ultimately didn't win the vote this week. But as I mentioned, I have a tendency, depending on time and how long the games are, to play them both for you. So we're going to do just that. And thanks for welcoming me back, Rob. So let's go ahead and jump in. Of course, this game was 2 players. We can play as Chippendale. What do you guys want me to play? Or what? Who? Chippendale. I'll let chat catch up from here for a second. Chime in, don't be shy. So Chippendale, someone chime in. I'm gonna be Chip. No one chimed in. Okay, gang, we have a new assignment. Our cute little neighbor, Mandy. Let's do this. So anyone ever played this growing up? So, not really sure what these things do for you, but you can collect them. Oh, don't want to land on that. Wow, dead already. Well, let's try this game. For like Disney games, they made these things really difficult, I feel. Let me try to lure you back. Alright, making progress here. Oh, nice. Forgot about this character. Just making good progress on this one. Ooh, that was a little too close for comfort. That dude just flew off screen. Anyone else catch that? Always with the bees. Of course, this one you don't get to pick your levels and whatnot like DuckTales. Soundtrack's not as amazing either, and why can I not get up there? Because I have to stack. Derp. Gotta be smarter than the game you're playing. In case you're just joining me, I played early on in this episode DuckTales. Ooh, we got a first boss here. Boss 1 down. We got him. Zone 0 clear. Wow. Fat cat. Ha ha ha. I tricked you, Rescue Rangers. The kitten was just a clever rescue. Rangers. That was really weird. It, like, looped. Anyone catch that? Odd. So I had to be... So what do you guys think of this game? Is this another one that you would play or have played growing up? If you have any memories, leave a comment on this video if you're watching on YouTube. Otherwise, chat in if you're watching live. The other question is, a lot of the reasons I play these classic games, ooh, do they hold up? Thanks. Do they hold up to the test of time? Like, have these aged well? Have they not? For a Nintendo game, I mean, this is your average Nintendo game. Visually, it's got a lot of detail. Ugh. This is one of the beginner speedrun games too. I could see this being a speedrunner game. I don't know particularly if this would be the one I would choose or want to even speedrun. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but I don't know if I necessarily want to be good at this game. Yikes. We're not boating well. Ugh, same guy again. Game over. We got one more continue left. Let's see if we can do better this time. Not off to a good start. We're learning. Not fast enough. I could see people though playing this a lot, getting really good at it and learning to speedrun it. Man, they get you right on there, like where it's just close enough. During one of the races, because it's easy to master, the tricks required. NES games were hard, like legit not easy. But it's a good thing too, because a lot of them are fairly short. Like if you got good at them, you could beat them in under 30 minutes. But the learning curve was so high back then. I think a lot of it attributed to programming limitations with basic platforming back in the day. They had to make it, because no one wants to spend $50, $60 on a game and be done with it in such a short amount of time. At least I don't. So, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I sure as hell will try. Ooh, those little things are little buttholes. A bomb? Oh, I already have full health. Man, those things suck. They keep spawning. Why did he turn into me? Why are they all turning into me? What is happening? I do not remember this. strange. I just clipped through that apple. Ah, okay, I see their little transforming things. I just don't remember these guys, I guess. Alright, another boss. Eesh. And all the way back to the beginning. Yes, hence the quotes around easy. For sure. You will not vomit on me with your green goo. Not today. Ah, you did get me. Oh gosh, you got me twice. Alright, come on. Alright. Gotcha. I didn't get you though. So this game also had a sequel, which if we have time I'll pop into. Ugh. My patience is growing thin. Get out of here. Get out of here. I went for those little flying Fs. A hell of a lot easier. Oh, and you. Oh. That one close. Oh, come on. I need help. There's health. I can get it. Ooh, that was very close. So let's try our hands at the boss again, huh? Well, that's that game. So let's do this. I'll have you know that DuckTales, we played DuckTales 1, and now I want to show you that they did have a sequel on the NES as well because of the success of the first one. So let's jump into that for a minute. I remember being a kid and only getting 1 or 2 games a year. I played them games until I knew every inch. As a kid, there were no bad games because that 1 or 2 had to last. Yeah, true. As a kid, got hair. As a kid, you appreciate games a lot more than you do as an adult, for sure. Because obviously you couldn't just go out and return it or buy a new one. So you had to cherish the one that you had. So this one you can also switch levels here. So we'll start with the Niagara. These places are not even accurate on a map to what they are, but lots of scrolling clicks. Yes. So now they've improved it where I don't have to hit down to do the pogo. I just hit the other button. So that was a lot of feedback from the first game that made it incredibly difficult game mechanic. Which I'm enjoying here that it's tweaked back. Still not fantastic, but you know. Why can't I go down there? Watch your step. So if you didn't know already, we do have an active poll on facebook.com/doseofnerdacumen, as well as on my personal page if you're friends with me, and our Facebook group. If you just do a search for Dose of Nerd Acumen on Facebook, you can find it. But the active poll is between two PS2 classics, Grand Theft Auto 3, which to me revolutionized open world gaming, and Bully, which didn't revolutionize much, but it's just a fantastic game. Both, of course, by Rockstar. So head on over there and cast your vote. Oh, got a duck when I do that. Get it? I got a duck. Yeah, you're welcome for that. Oh, okay, I see. So the game mechanics are slightly tweaked too. Couldn't do that in the last game. There's literally nothing over there though. So this is teaching you quite a bit. See if I go the other way. Nope, not happening there. So the one thing to take away too, the differences are that the two games aren't visually that much different. As time went on, they were able to make a lot of differences with the graphics of what an NES could do and try to take advantage. There's no way to get through. That's why. I wasn't supposed to go that way. So we got the iron adapter, so now we can break things that normally wouldn't break. So some of the blocks that we had a hard time getting into. Man, I was trying to avoid you. So now we can break those. We don't want to go that way. So tomorrow night is a pretty special episode. It's going to be our second VR episode that we're doing. Rob had picked up a game recently, the Rick and Morty VR game, and we figured we would give it a try on stream again. Our first VR episode, I think it was well received. It was a heck of a lot of fun doing. We had a lot of good laughs. So I can imagine that was fun to watch too. Thanks. guess I probably could have gone up that way. Sorry, I need the health anyways. But anyways, tomorrow at 8:30 on our channel, we're going to be doing the Rick and Morty VR. If you're a fan of the show, you should definitely tune in for that. A fan of the Rick and Morty show, that is. If you're a fan of our show, obviously you would probably tune in for it. I would hope so anyways. If not, whatevs. It'll be available on demand on our YouTube at any time if you can't make the episode. Alright, so we're going to fly out of here. We're going to get a taste of another level. So there are items that you can purchase in this one. That's new, I forgot. No, I don't want to go there. Let's check out Scotland. So much scrolling text. I think it'd be fun for Rob, if you're doing some episodes in between, if you return to Uncharted again. Well, I guess you have to finish Uncharted first. But I think it'd be fun for you or Eric to play, if you have access to it. It was free for a little while on the PlayStation Plus. Play some DuckTales Remastered to kind of have on our channel to showcase the differences between the original game and then the remastered one. So I just think it would be neat. Obviously you don't have to. I'd rather you guys even have it, I guess. It's a better question. Well, can't get in there. Yikes. There we go. Ugh. Oh, you don't think you got that one? That was a while ago. Like, I'm talking years ago. Like, I'm talking probably after the PlayStation Network had the outage, like extensive outage. So we're talking years ago. You remember that outage? How awful that was? Whew. Focus. Damn frogs. definitely had PS Plus at the time because I was mad about it. I had just started playing DC Universe Online. Oh man, getting hooked in that game and then not being able to play it for, what was it, like 6 to 8 weeks? Oh, that would have been frustrating. So that game was fun when it launched. I had to switch buttons and I didn't. Ah! So of course we got to see the other levels. We can't just not. Let's try Egypt. Yes, we want to go there. That's why I selected that level. Good lord. Oh, quicksand. This is not okay. Remember that in Mario 2? Anyone play Super Mario 2? Oh. Don't remember that. A lot of traps here, better be careful. I've already found one. It's that guy. It's that sarcophagus guy. Oh, hi, you gross. Well, clearly I don't do that yet. Or I don't know what I'm doing. Probably more of the latter. Ooh. Well, I need something to get up there, clearly. But what? Wondering if it's related to that. No? I don't know. Oh. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Sure, we'll go back home. We've seen a little bit of that level. Is this Pac-Man? Let's go to Bermuda. So we got this in one more level. Convenient. Ah, crab people. Boom. Buy all the stuff. What? I mean, yeah, that's the goal here, right? To buy all the stuff and upgrade and do things. You know, isn't he Moneybags though? Why am I collecting money when I already probably have all the money I need to buy all the items I need? That doesn't make sense. Sure, let's go home. We saw a little bit of this level. So I don't have any money to buy any of that stuff. Love this game when it came out. You even got the remastered version. They remastered the second one here as well? I thought they only remastered the first one. It'd be sweet if they remastered both. I know they did the Afternoon Collection, which also featured Tailspin. Yeah, I'd love to see one of us play the remastered version on the show, for sure. I think that'd be a neat challenge. Oh. So what do you guys think? Did you like, from what you've seen, DuckTales or DuckTales 2 better? Yeah, I mean, Raven, they both look the same, to be honest. There's only slight differences. There's mechanical differences. But what did you think from what you've seen? Which game do you favor? DuckTales 1, DuckTales 2 here, or Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers? Did that look fun? Like, what would you find yourself playing? I don't know how to get up there. Well, it's not that way, even though that would make sense to lead down to where that was at. I don't know. Rescue Rangers was a good game too. I think it beat it one time only. Honestly, I don't recall if I have. I might have. But I don't know. The game is not easy. So I don't think I can get through there yet. So in closing here, since we played a lot of DuckTales, DuckTales 2, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, tonight's Classic Lounge featured two franchises from Disney Afternoon Classics. Both got sequels, and then we didn't really hear from them again on the NES console. So I want to show you guys tonight in closing Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers 2. This will be the last one I play. So, for those of you who stuck with me throughout the episode tonight, I appreciate it. I'm going to play as Dale this time, since we played as Chip last time. So, feel free to share your memories if you've played this one as well. I played the first one more than this one, so I'm not going to remember a lot of things from this one. bomb threat. Jeez. It's a kid's game. Monterey Jack. Always distracted by cheese. Raymond says, you think you only played the first one? I definitely played them both, but I played the first one more for sure. So already none of this is like in my memory. So the mechanics are still somewhat fluid as the... Wow. This fluid is the first one here. I always gotta have the bees. These are annoying. Oh! You're not doing well. That guy, though. I'm so focused right now. This is almost sad. Okay, I couldn't go the other way, but... Take the high road, you take the low. Oh, you little... Okay. You can hit it back at me, I don't like that. Alright, I'm gonna get hit by this dude for sure. Oh. Got lucky. Little hidden snipers. You guys suck. I just like their miniature size, you know, like all the items are obviously large things for them, but normal size for us. Did you ever play Micro Machines or play with Micro Machines? Ultimately, that's what it makes me think of here. That was dumb. That was so dumb. Let's try that again. We can do better. Now that we're figuring out these characters, what they do. Micro Machines were the best. Pretty sure all the ones I had were sucked up by vacuums over there. That's depressing. I love Micro Machines though. Okay, I still have some of them, but definitely nowhere near the ones that I had. Those and the Mighty Max, depending on your age, it might be too long ago for you, or you were too old. But I definitely played with Mighty Max. The counterpart, obviously, to that was Polly Pocket, I believe. Those were cool toys, though. Man, killing me here. You can get them again. We actually have one around here. It's a little turtle van. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Micro Machines were super awesome. Again, fooled again. How many times am I gonna fall for the same tricks here, huh? I almost fell for it again. Almost again. Alright, what did we learn? We learned that the bees suck. We learned here that we need to stay on this thing. Progress. Thanks. Boss. Alright. Water rabbit. What's his motivation here? No boss fight? Okay, here's the boss fight. So what do I do to hurt him? Oh, now I'm gonna hit my boxes. Catch the boxes. Might have to do this one a couple times. Alright, we know what we have to do here. We just gotta figure out his path and avoid him. He comes right before you. Yikes! Oh, that starts you at the beginning. I'll spare you all here, all of that, because I should really wrap this up. Tonight's episode has featured. Let me do this. So tonight's episode has featured 4 classic games. I originally had intended to do only 1, maybe 2, but we ended up doing 4. Of course, you saw DuckTales, which won the vote this week. Then we flipped over to the loser. Still a great game though. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Then we switched it up back to DuckTales 2, and then here we have the Chippendale Rescue Rangers 2. So, altogether, you were able to see 4 classic games tonight, and I hope you enjoyed them. I had fun playing some of these challenging games. This brought me back many, many years. One going to babysitter, playing this. They had some of these games. I owned some of them for a little while. Unfortunately, I don't have an original cartridge of these anymore. But again, I hope you enjoyed the Classics Lounge here. Tomorrow night is an episode of the Weekly Dosage. Be sure to check that out. We're playing Rick and Morty VR. The whole gang gets together tomorrow night at 8:30. And then, of course, I'm going to leave you with a promo which features all of our work that we've done. And I want to thank everyone again. This has been a special week. We've hit 100 subscribers on our YouTube. So now we are youtube.com/doseofnerdacumen, finally. So thank you all that contributed. Now I can say thank you again on video. We finally achieved our goal here, and we're not going to bombard you anymore for that. So until next week, make sure you jump on to Facebook and vote for either Bully or GTA 3. Right now in the lead is Bully, so if you want GTA 3, you better get on there before next week and cast your vote, because if you don't, then your game's not going to get picked or win. So make sure you jump over there. But let's close this thing out, and until next time, keep gaming, guys and girls.